Hi, babies. Hi. I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. It is also timeless, so whenever you find it, it is the right time. Also, please use your own discernment and intuition. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I am not doing them. And I would never do that anyway, so please report those people, okay? Alright, so we have, let's get into it. The Hermit, Knight of Jugs to the Lovers in reverse, Ten of Wands or Chilies in reverse, to the Ten of Cactus, which is the Ten of Pentacles upright. With our Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, or Seven of Chilies if you want to call it that, for this deck, and the Queen of Daggers reversed with the Four of Pentacles reversed. I could see it two ways. Well, like, it's like the same but different, I guess. So this Hermit card is like, see how the dude's on the horse, but then the next card, he's getting, like, bucked off the horse, or he's riding a bucking bronc. Some contemplation, some time alone, going within, or just, like, being forced into this, like, slow down time, or period where things aren't going, or you're like sick or tired or whatever, or you know, there's a falling out with somebody, whatever it is, that's gonna stir up some feelings from past relationships with that Lovers in reverse that didn't work out, like even just, I almost said abuse, I wasn't going to say that, but abuse. Just being treated poorly, things didn't work out. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and that's gonna help, like, you sitting with that and having to ride that because you're alone and because you can't lean on anybody or use somebody's energy. Sorry, my finger was in the way. That is going to, like, release whatever this is, so you can finally lay this burden down, or this is somebody else, but it's like, so we can finally, like, there's all of this burden on somebody here, and it's really just, like, just fucking everything up, quite honestly. It's making them confused with that Seven of Cups, jugs, and defensive, mean, very verbally mean, because that Queen of Wands will say shit just to be like, so she could, like, she's speaking truth, or, you know, something of the sort, to her at least, but she'll she'll purposely say shit to hurt people. Like, she'll be like, nah, I'm not gonna take the time to, you know, you're an idiot. Or, you know, it's like impatience, choosing to not listen to a more nurturing side of you, cold, calculated, you know, it's like using your intellect to harm people. And that's manipulation. So maybe you or somebody has been manipulative on accident because you're confused, not seeing things clearly, like, oh, it could be this, but it also could be this. That's the trauma talking. That is the trauma talking, straight up. And so it makes defensive, like, oh my goodness. So this person, or you are, like, giving these warnings. It's like with the rattler, like, the snake doesn't know you're not gonna fucking step on it, but it's like, you better back the fuck off or I will, like, fuck your ass up. And so, like, that's like you or whoever this person is, going through this and saying, like, these all fucked up things, because there's this instability, yeah, insecurity, instability with that Four of Pentacles for a Cactus in reverse. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. Yeah, and this, once again, I'm kind of liking that we have the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles both in reverse. It's like letting go. Um, so all of this pain and turbulence and all of this shit, it needs to let go. See how it's in the 4th position? I just, like, they all fell out like this. They actually fell out all together in like a neat little stack, so I just flipped them over and went in order. But I like that it's in the 4th position. So that's like, you know, a complete square. It's like that, it's complete. You can set it aside. You know, it's like a box has 4 corners, so you can, you know, stack something else on it. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but hopefully you're picking up what I'm throwing down. It's complete. It's solid. You can, like, you know, use the brick to like build something on top of that. So letting all of this go, realizing that it was the trauma talking and that you were defensive and giving like these false alarms when you didn't actually know that somebody's not going to step on you. They're not going to hurt you. But the trauma talking with all the fucked up shit that's happened to you made you, or this person, take it as it resonates. I get a lot of feelings that maybe someone's not admitting that it's them. Saying like these hurtful things, or like just choosing, maybe even going into like manipulation on accident, because that's like your survival method in these situations. But this wasn't that situation, whatever you've been going through recently. And that's like kind of, I'm getting, you legit have been put in like an isolated situation where you have no other it's almost like the universe is like, go stand in the corner, go stand in the corner. We're not playing this shit, because there's some emotions within these bucking emotions, these wild emotions with the Knight of Jugs, that's causing turbulence in your life. And oh my god, I heard fractured connections. I wasn't even going to say that, but I heard fractured connections. So if that resonates for you, that word, this is causing that. There's like I'm seeing like a wedge being put between people, and it's your fucking trauma or their trauma, whatever it is. It's probably both, quite honestly. So these fractured connections, these broken connections, instead of something healthy and beautiful and fulfilling, like our little 10 of Pentacles or little 10 of Cacti here, it's just all over the fucking place. And so your ass is being put in this isolated situation, this quiet time, because you're being asked to go sit in the corner and reflect here on your behaviors. We have the Queen of Cactus at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Jugs. Oh, man. So I'm getting, it's like you saw somebody be like, maybe like they express their emotions, and because like your trauma and like what you have going inside, because you have these like, or this person, whichever resonates for you, these like turbulent emotions within, with that Knight of Jugs, that you thought like, oh, you would get moments where they were calm, comforting, kept a nice house, kept you nurtured, kept you nourished, like took care of you physically, but you saw like them have like really heavy emotions, and you're like, oh, this person's toxic. This is like, you had no fucking space for their emotions, or the, you know, this person. Take it, like I said, put yourself where it happens. I'm being called to say you, so I think somebody needs a little reality check here. So you didn't have any space for their emotions. Like, let's say this person like was really disappointed in not getting the promotion at work, and they cried and they were upset, and they had these, or, you know, they relived a moment where their mom like spanked them when they were having a good time or something, and they told you about it, they cried, and you took that as this other part of them where they were needing something and they were emotional, as being toxic, when in fact this person was just getting their emotions out. But all of the shit that you have within, all this confusion, defensiveness, ice cold, like I'm seeing iron, like steel blades just surrounding your heart. That's keeping you from this great abundance with that 10 of Pentacles. So all of that was keeping you from being there for this person or being present with their emotions. So you took it as, this person's taking from me, this person's toxic, this person, you know, whatever the fuck it is. When in fact, it was you not having space for their emotions. And now you're being put in this isolated moment. So like, you might be like, dude, why the fuck are things not moving? I'm like upset. I'm feeling a lot of shit. I'm confused again. You might be like being pulled back into that state. You're getting a little time out. You're getting put in the corner to reflect so you can see that and finally release this shit. Because it's been like running in the background, using up your battery this whole entire fucking time. And it's caused, once again, like I said earlier, fractured connections, wounded connections, wedges between people. Like you haven't had true intimacy because the wounds and all of that shit that's been coming up, and not having space to even be in a healthy partner, a healthy friend or whatever, because you're taking them as being toxic when they're just being vulnerable and showing you their emotional side, the hurt that they have inside or whatever. And they opened up and you took them as, oh, well, this person acts like this sometimes and this person is emotional. What the fuck? I think this person's being fake and toxic. Oh, I see their, it's like you thought that the veil fell off or the wool fell off of your eyes and you're finally seeing them. It's like, no, we're allowed to have emotions. We've been hurt too. But there was like the protection or survival method that protected you from your traumas, made you into this cold, unfeeling, quote unquote, I'm putting unfeeling, because you're still feeling, but you were pushing it down. You've learned to detach from that and not feel your emotions. And then that creates the wedge, that creates the unhappiness, the defensiveness, the confusion. You were misreading it because you have all of this feeling and stuff inside that you're not taking care of. You're not acknowledging. And now you're being put in little timeout so you can see, oh, people can be kind and caring and still have emotions. See that 5 of Swords here, the 5 of Daggers? That's like not being manipulative. That's like being true and real. Oh, and our fucking 3 of Pentacles. This person, like these people, they're true and honest. There's no like false shit. They're real. So, like, they're not, like, being manipulative. They're not trying to win some fucking unspoken game. They're not being any of that. I mean, if you don't believe me, look up the 5 of Daggers in reverse. If you, the 5 of Swords in reverse. Like, that's a reconciliation. That's, like, not wanting to, like, it's like, hey, can we just be friends? Like, I just want to have a good time. Can we make up? This person is a fucking team player. They want to build something with you. Or these people, whatever you've encountered that you're like, oh shit, this person's a fucking, no, I thought they were something, but now they, you know, whatever. It's because you didn't have the space for their emotions, because you are running away or, you know, created this fucking illusion that you're healed or whatever from this shit, when it's like, this is why you're being put in this isolated situation. This stuff needs to come up and be dealt with so you can finally have this life you've desired. You've been manifesting that 10 of Pentacles. It's time. So let's do it. All right, babies. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.